Welcome back to another episode of Fourth World Quick Take. I'm here with my co-host, Nicholas Todd Averly. This is Fourth World Quick Take, where we do the hottest topics of the question as quick as possible, usually around 10 minutes. And today's question is, what do you see yourself doing in the next decade? With this being December 1st, about the end of 2020, what do you want to accomplish by 2030?
2030, wow. Yeah. Dang, just saying that, bro. 2030. Oh, wow. Well, I think one of my main goals is have a TV show. 2030 version me, you better have a TV show by now. I want to try to get a TV show for going from my Unearthing the Supernatural, man.
Yeah.
Have that going, bro. That's like one of my main goals, is be able to like have a network that sponsors us and like has us going to all these places, you know, for our show and everything. What about you?
That sounds awesome. Because I know you're super passionate about it, so it'll be really cool to see that come into fruition. Mm-hmm. For me, 2030, it seems like a really long time. Like I've heard this Bill Gates quote where it's like most people overestimate what they can accomplish in a year, and they will they'll underestimate what they can accomplish in 5 years. So even that is kind of crazy, because I've only been doing photography for like 3 years now, and I feel like I'm finally hitting a stride where it's like I'm consistently improving, and it's like I want to see that take in fruition. Shoot, 10 years? That's hard.
It's a long time when you think about it, huh?
Yeah, it's a long time. So we're only like 24. It's like almost like really been another half life.
Yeah.
For how young we are. One of my goals was always to retire pretty early. I'm hopefully able to do that by like 35. I want to do that next 5 years probably. Well, like one of my main goals is starting my own clothing company. That's always been one of my goals I'm striving for, and that's like at first I want to build this audience, and then from that audience I want to build a clothing company off the back of that. And I've always been really good at fashion and catching like new things and being the first, not being scared to try new things and being the first at them and creating a new style.
Yeah.
I've always been really good at that.
I think that would be really cool, man, to have that. I'd be wearing your merch, bro. What's a sub goal that you would love to achieve in 10 years?
Probably learn Navajo. Like the last podcast, our last one, learning Navajo, or
say like in 10 years we better be doing this podcast in all Navajo. Oh, we're gonna be hosting KTNN, bro.
Shoot. Probably just for my photography. I don't know. Like, I like doing the photography the way it is, because I don't charge. Like, I don't know if anybody knows, but I don't charge when I take pictures, just purely at the fact that I want to do it as a hobby and not for a job. Like, I have a job for a reason, and then I want to get away from that, so I'll go to photography to get away. But
what if you get like your own?
I guess like just as a YouTube channel, grow my audience, grow my brand, grow the Fourth World brand. I want the Fourth World brand to be bigger than what Avery is, like bigger than myself, bigger than like.
What if? Okay, here's this. I kind of see you having like your own Fourth World company.
Yeah.
To where you start selling and creating a brand new cameras and lenses, and you start selling them in your brand, and either that with your clothing line, but having like a big, thing on your end over there.
To be honest, what I envision is kind of like being Navajo Times, but like with audio and video.
Yeah,
that's where I picture it, and then off of that being a clothing brand on the side that's like being like a limited type sale, like, because I don't know if a lot of people know, like I've been doing a lot of research on business, but clothing's like a really low profit margin, and it's like you don't make a ton of money for the amount of
Hmm.
work. Where it's like if you do technology, like this MacBook probably costs like $200 to make, but they selling it for $1,000.
Yeah,
Or like iPhones, I think iPhones is like $100 to make, but they sell it for like 1,000.
a big
So
turnaround.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a high profit margin. Or anything that's cloud based, like Adobe Premiere, Microsoft Office. Those are like something you just download and it's like you get revenue from it. So those are really high profit margins. But for merch, it's like you have to like make the t-shirt, you have to buy the t-shirt, and you have to put print on it,
Yeah.
and all of that like takes money and cost, which is like makes the profit go shrink dramatically.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get like super rich off that, which is like Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, and like Amazon's killing it. Like this because their profit margins are insane through technology.
Hmm.
Like just learning about business, like I want to be. I envision my company being something like Nabo Times, but in a new digital age, where like we're doing informational videos or doing constant news updates on like
Yeah.
what the Nabo president is doing. But now I just don't have enough time. Like to do that, you have to watch those live streams he does, and or like
Yeah.
watch all those press conferences and.
Well, shoot, bro. If you retire at 35, you'll have all the time in the world. Man.
But yeah, hopefully my Amazon stock hits, or I might just go all in on Bitcoin.
We'll find the next big thing. Man. I think one more thing that I would want to add is like I want to get like my body like in top shape, bro.
Yeah.
And especially in like 10 years, man. Like I want to be definitely up there in like the peak. I would say of my life. That's when like I think once you hit like 30, that's when your body starts going down. But I've seen a lot of people who don't. I guess take care of their bodies, but I want to be one of those people that like takes care of their body and I can stay moving for a long time. That's definitely one of my big goals.
Yeah.
Have build a home at my family's land out in the res. Have that going, as a second home, as a main home. That because we go home a lot, to see our family and everything.
Yeah.
But it'd be cool to have like our own spot. We can just go home and get away from the city and everything, just to kind of meditate and center ourselves. So I think that would be pretty cool to have in 10 years.
Yeah, for me, like I don't know if it's like super cocky to say, but I know I'm gonna be successful in whatever I do. Like I want to build this brand out, but I also want to like help as many Navajos as I can, like help as many like friends that I can, and help them like lift them up with me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like I think a lot of people would say money will be a common goal, but like me and you avoided that.
Yeah.
Because like for me, money's not really like
Everything.
it's
Yeah.
not everything to me. Like it's important, but
It
it's
helps,
not a
but,
top
like,
priority.
Yeah.
Like right now, like I'm happy doing this with like the I wouldn't say it's like not super cheap equipment, but like the bare minimum to get like the maximum quality equipment we have. And I think it's better doing this way because it makes you appreciate things more.
Yeah, definitely, man.
It's like we appreciate living in the city now because we grew up in a small town.
Yeah.
And it's like we appreciate all the little things. Like we appreciate the grocery store just being down the street,
Mhm.
or like going to the movies like 5 minutes away. Where it's
Yeah.
like for us, we would have to take a trip to the Flag, but it's like 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back.
Yeah.
So you appreciate it because you didn't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be another thing that you brought up was like help out the community. And that would be one thing that I would love to do.
Yeah.
Is to either start up a project or something that in some way, shape, or form does help our people, whether it be like working out and adding more fitness awareness to our people, because obesity and diabetes is a big thing on our land. And I just think, getting people up and going and motivated to actually move and go would help them, give them the drive that we have.
Yeah.
And if more people have the drive that we have, just think if a whole nation had our drive, what the amazing things that we can all do. I know there's a lot of Navajos out there that are like really great with that drive, keep on pushing, keep going,
I think a big thing that like you see is like there's a lot of talented natives out there, but a lot of them it's their like not insecurity, but they put themselves in a spot
where they feel like
where
they're stuck.
they're stuck, or they're afraid to put themselves out there.
Mhm.
And it's like I had that same problem too, so I hope to inspire others
Mhm.
and hopefully give others like a platform where like I can bring them up. and like show them that it's okay to upload videos and it's okay to like have terrible videos in the beginning and then eventually you'll get there.
Definitely.
Yeah,
like, look,
yeah.
everything's natural. I started filming on my iPhone.
You recorded it
vertically on my phone. Go check it out. Our first video. It's on my iPhone, man. It's okay, you know. That just shows like how you've grown and progressed, you know. And that's what's really
the biggest thing is just starting, to be honest, because
Yeah.
it becomes addicting. Like I was scared to get in stocks because I didn't know what I was doing, but once I started doing it, it's like it gets addicting. So now I'm just like pouring money into the stock market.
Yeah.
And then it's like I always wanted to do podcasts, and then once you start doing like I want to do it like every day. It seems like
Yeah.
I wake up and I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna do a quick take today.
Yeah.
Like I feel energized. I feel happy to wake up and be like, we're gonna accomplish this today, and I feel joy when I look at our analytics and it's like people are actually watching it, and it's like I like making content that like people like.
Definitely.
And it definitely like gives me a motivation to do better and to accomplish more.
Yeah. So 10 years from now, Avery, Nick better be kicking ass because I don't want to hear it. Oh.
I better be retired. Or Avery, picture Avery, you're slacking.
He better be 1 year from retirement.
All right. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe.
There you go.